Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about my unpopular vegan opinions. In honor of it being October, I'm wearing my very spooky skeleton boob grabbing shirt. So I actually got this video idea from Miles from Healthy Crazy Cool. He made a much better video than mine will be about his unpopular vegan opinions, and it's just really funny, and I will link it down below, so go check it out. I was very inspired by this video because I feel like I have quite a few unpopular vegan opinions, or I feel like more opinions that are just unpopular towards a lot of the really intense vegan crowd. I'm fully expecting to receive hate comments on this video, so if you have a hate comment for me, please leave it down below. If you have an unpopular vegan opinion, please leave it down below. I want to know it, no matter how controversial it is. If you have to make a second account that doesn't have your real name on it, like, please do. I want to know what your opinion is. So just a really quick disclaimer before we start this video. I myself am a vegan. I am someone who promotes the vegan lifestyle. I think it is awesome. I think that it is great for the environment, for the animals, for people, and yeah, just a quick disclaimer before we get to the stuff that will make some of you guys angry at me and hate me, and maybe hopefully don't unsubscribe, don't hate me. So my first unpopular vegan opinion is that raw veganism is not sustainable and is definitely not healthy. I feel like there are way too many ways that this could go wrong. I feel like especially for women, it is not the most healthy diet, and I think that it is just unrealistic, expensive, and just why put yourself through that? Like, why? If it really works for you and you know, maybe you have something, an illness, and raw veganism has helped you, that's awesome. But other than that, I feel like raw veganism is just really unsustainable and unreasonable, and I will never ever be. I understand occasionally eating raw, or eating raw half the day, or having maybe a day in the week where you are raw or something like that. That's cool. For the rest of your life, 24/7, why would you want to do that to yourself? So another unpopular vegan opinion that I have is I feel like a lot of the vegan community just regurgitates facts that they have heard from other vegan YouTubers or Instagrammers, or a random meme, not meme, you know, like those posts that are like, look at this, it's all in some font and has nice colors and has some kind of fun statistic, and nobody does any research on it. They just see it and they're like, oh yeah, this is true because it is on the internet and it is typed out, so obviously it is a fact. And a lot of the times I hear people just saying the most obvious vegan propaganda that is not true just to get people to want to be vegan or to convert to veganism, or be like, oh my god, yeah, that's crazy, I'm gonna go vegan because I heard that one egg causes as much harm as 25 packs of cigarettes, all in the span of an hour, and if you eat an egg you will take 10 years off of your life for every egg that you've ever eaten. No, a lot of that is not true. Yes, eggs are unhealthy, but a lot of these regurgitated, you know, this is just an example, a lot of these regurgitated facts and propaganda-y type things are just not true, and you can easily talk to someone who is willing to listen about veganism without spewing these insane lies. Like, yes, this is something that I am a little bit sad to admit. Some vegan alternatives suck. They are so bad. I feel like some companies, they don't think that vegans have the same taste buds as regular people. They think that vegans are like these weird people that will eat just anything that doesn't have meat or dairy in it, as long as it's labeled as vegan. They can sell it for any price, have any flavor, and we will just eat it and be happy about it. No. Like, there have been times I've eaten something and I'm like, girl, is this cardboard? Like, did you put cardboard in an air fryer and sell this to vegans? And sometimes you can just tell that a company just didn't even try. It's like, I appreciate the option, don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful that there was a vegan option made and it is here, but it's not good. So this next opinion I don't really think is unpopular anymore, but when I was going vegan it was kind of unpopular. You can be vegan and eat a diet similar to your previous diet, or somewhat unhealthy or a little junky, and you can still be vegan and you can still do that. You do not have to choose some HCLF, raw till 4, whatever the heck, no oil, no fun time, no donut, no dessert ass vegan diet. You can do whatever you want that works for you, including being a junk food vegan, which I feel like is not really that different than just most people's average diet. People just in the vegan community sometimes are like, oh my god, you ate so many donuts in your what I ate in a day, that's why you're so fat. This is not an unpopular opinion, but this is just something that I have to get out there because I saw the most ridiculous thing. I saw a vegan claiming that your period is not normal, that your period is not a normal thing to have, that you have your period because your body is cleansing itself from the toxins of eating meat. I don't even know what to say. I have literally no words. If you think this, I just want you to know that periods are 100% normal. You should be having them. Like, if you are a biological woman and you are, you know, living your life as a woman, you should be having a menstrual cycle until you reach menopause. And if you are not, you need to go to the doctor immediately. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand how I've seen so many things about how your period is not, what in the, like, when I did not have my period, my face was completely covered in acne. I was gaining weight rapidly. My energy was low. I felt like death, and I went to the doctor and realized I had a motherfucking problem. If you think this, I want you to delete your YouTube channel, delete your Twitter, delete your Instagram. I want you to just stop. Just please stop spreading misinformation and lies to people that may believe it. This opinion I'm a little bit nervous to voice because I know a lot of you guys will disagree, but I think with the vegan community there is a lot of the idea that it has to be all or nothing. Like, you either have to be this perfect vegan with a great body and eating great food, or you are this person eating the standard American diet. You are just eating so much meat and just, oh my gosh, you are the worst. I think that in order to make veganism seem more accessible to people making small steps should definitely be applauded. I see a lot on Twitter and other social media, you know, people will be talking about how, oh, it's awesome to be making partial choices towards veganism or vegetarianism, or it's cool to be vegetarian, and then another person coming in and shutting them down and being like, hey, you're still supporting this and this and this, and it's just like, you're not going to motivate someone to be fully vegan if while they are trying to make choices towards veganism you are putting them down and you are yelling at them and you are just being very angry, because I guarantee you were not vegan at one point. You probably had your own thoughts and opinions on your own diet, and you would probably not be very happy with someone coming up to you and being like, hey, you tried a vegan burger the other day? Well, fuck you if you're not fully vegan, you know? Like, it's just, we have to be more encouraging to people that are just making great choices, because great choices are still great choices. So this next opinion is one that I've seen some of the vegan community talk about, specifically, I don't want to name drop, I don't want this video to turn into like drama. But there is one particular YouTuber who is pretty popular in the vegan community, and she makes videos a lot of the time talking about you know, vegans and people who are not vegan, or people who have gained weight. I don't like the idea that weight gain is seen as failure and is seen as such a terrible thing in the vegan community. I think that sometimes weight fluctuates, especially I've noticed that these people will pick on women who have gained weight on the vegan diet, off the vegan diet, coming onto the vegan diet, whatever. Weight gain and weight loss is a part of life. I think that a lot of the times the ideal standard of beauty is not healthy and not attainable for a lot of people. And I say ideal, like, you know, I don't actually think that, you know, people need to be this perfect weight or whatever. Some people are naturally that weight, and that's amazing. I'm not bashing on anybody who is naturally slim or, you know, naturally fit or works out a lot and is extremely fit, you know. But a lot of the times for people, their ideal very slim body weight is not attainable and not healthy for them mentally or physically. And I think that picking on people who are not vegan and saying that they have gained weight, or picking on people who have gone vegan and saying that they have gained weight or whatever, makes veganism seem like something that you should only go on to lose weight and for aesthetic reasons. I think that many years ago, the vegan diet and lifestyle was seen more as like an aesthetic thing, like, oh, you should go vegan so you can eat so much fruit and have this beautiful body and, like, you know, be able to pose on the beach in LA and like look good. It seemed like these big vegan YouTubers were almost brainwashing young girls who wanted to look good, who wanted to look slim, who didn't even need to lose weight, into thinking that they needed to lose weight and they needed to go vegan to do it. I don't really know where I was going with that, but I think that weight gain does not equal failure, weight loss does not equal failure, and that it's important to make sure that whether you are vegan or not, that you are eating enough food, that you are in a body weight that you feel like is healthy for you, and that sometimes that body weight is not going to be perfectly skinny. Like for me right now, my weight is, I'm within the healthy range, but I'm honestly within the higher part of my healthy range. Like, you know, the BMI scale, I'm probably, if this is the BMI scale for me, I'm probably like right here a little bit, you know, closer to the thicker side, but I'm still within the healthy range, and this is where I feel the best. I know I'm not skinny. I know that I do have extra fat on my legs and my stomach and my arms. This is an unpopular opinion. I feel like I'm reasonably privileged in my life. I, you know, have access to a lot of vegan food where I live. I live in LA. I live literally 1 block away from many grocery stores that have lots of access to vegan food, fresh fruits, veggies, all of that stuff. And also financially, I am able to, you know, not only buy the cheap vegan food, but also some vegan meats and stuff. So, you know, that is awesome. But I do think that veganism is harder for some people, and that it is important to recognize that everybody has their own circumstances. And I don't know a lot about this, so if you are someone living in this, you know, circumstance and you want to comment your insight down below, that would be awesome. I would love to hear it if you're comfortable with that. But I think that it is definitely harder for a lot of people to be vegan. I know that a lot of vegan food is inexpensive. I think especially if you are in a limited circumstance in life, if you live in a food desert, if you live somewhere where fresh fruits and veggies are extremely expensive, where they have to be shipped or something, it can be harder for some people to be vegan. And I think that if someone is doing the best that they can, if they're not able to be completely vegan, that is totally fine, and we should still applaud them for their great choices. Or let's say you are someone that has to rely on someone else for food, and you know, you're not in a position where you're able to be like, hey, I would like a vegan option, you know, I want this vegan thing. If you rely on someone else for food, then I understand that you know, you need to accept what is being given to you, and hopefully someday you're able to provide yourself food, and it can be vegan food if you want. Yeah, it definitely is harder for some people to be vegan, and I think that a lot of people are not aware of that and just see it as excuses when, you know, there are very legitimate reasons why a lot of people cannot be vegan. So yeah. Okay, so this next opinion is just, I wish that I liked this, But honestly, eggplants are the worst. Like, they are so nasty. I would rather eat anything else. I just can't understand how people will be making a lasagna or making a casserole and they want to put an eggplant in it. Like, I don't understand. It is like, I have memories of my mom always making eggplant lasagna, like when my parents were getting divorced. So maybe like maybe subconsciously I just can't handle the taste because it reminds me of that time. But yeah, I really don't like eggplant. This one is maybe a bit more sensitive, so if you have a sensitivity to talking about eating disorders, then please just skip ahead a couple minutes. But I personally think okay, this is just another disclaimer. I have not personally struggled with an eating disorder, but this is just based off of what other people have told me and, you know, information that I've gathered from my friends who have talked to me about eating disorders. But I think that if you have an eating disorder and you think that veganism, the idea of restricting different foods, or, you know, cutting out different foods is triggering for you, I don't think that you should go vegan. I think that you should wait until mentally you are in a better place, until you have recovered, until, you know, you are able to not have that be a topic that is sensitive. I think you should wait until then to go vegan. Obviously, I believe in the vegan message and I don't want the animals to get hurt. Realistically, your own mental health comes first. If you go vegan and you are having problems with an eating disorder, I feel like veganism could make it worse. I think it's more important to recover, to get your own mental health in check. If you're wanting to go vegan or make vegan choices or whatever, do that after you've recovered, after everything's good. Another unpopular opinion, matcha is not that good. It is really bitter and it really just is not, it is not that good. I've tried to like it. I've tried to like it so many times. I went to a matcha bar in Venice. I spent like $6 on, maybe it was even more, maybe it was $7 on I'm probably exaggerating, but still, it was not good. I was on a date, so I had to drink it, and it ended up staining my lips green for 30 minutes. He didn't tell me until I went to the bathroom and saw that my lips were green, and I was just so embarrassed. So, you know, matcha's just, it's not that good. It's very overhyped, very overhyped. Oil is okay. It is okay to enjoy a french fry with some oil in it, or to be making food and you put oil in the pan. Like, please, if you, okay, maybe if you are someone who is very sensitive to oil, or you really just don't like it, okay, it's fine. Please do not listen to so many of these brainwashed vegans who do not want you to enjoy your life. I'm just kidding, I'm joking. Yes, it is fine to add oil to your potatoes, or to add oil to, like, if you're baking something and you need to put a little bit of oil spray on the bottom, it's fine. Like, you're not gonna die. You're really not going to die. This is my last opinion, and I'm a bit nervous to say this one because I know this will make some people mad. I think it is okay to be a vegan and to not be involved directly in animal activism, or posting of slaughterhouse footage on your Instagram or social media. I think that it is very important that we have vegans like that, because a lot of footage that I saw of animals, you know, being hurt and distressed convinced me to go vegan. The reason why I say this is because I recently saw a post on a friend's Instagram talking about how if you are a vegan and you are not doing activism, that you are not doing enough, and that they were doing so much activism to make up for the fact that so many vegans do not do activism. I was reading that and I was kind of like, really? Like, you're really gonna say it like that? These people are lovely, but I just, that, it kind of like it was just so condescending. I was like, girl, I think it is okay to also be vegan and to be vegan and just show your lifestyle on the interwebs, and or maybe not show your lifestyle on the interwebs. Maybe just be a vegan in your life and just do your thing. Like, I think that is awesome as well, and I don't think that you are doing less or that you are slacking or that you do not care. I think you are doing your part and you are helping a lot and you're doing a good job. As much as I understand the ideology of, yes, we need to show people the truth, I understand, like, a lot of the times I come onto social media and I come onto YouTube or I'm going through Instagram because I want to see what my friends are up to. I want to be inspired, or I want to see cute cat videos or something like that. Not everybody goes onto social media to be traumatized. Like, it is the truth, yes, and that stuff is why I'm vegan, but not everybody needs to be involved in it. And I think it's important to show that there are different ways that you can be a vegan, and if you are someone that wants to see that footage, that's awesome. Hopefully it reminds you of what you're doing and why you're doing it. My nose has progressively gotten more and more stuffed as I've filmed this video, so yeah, I sound nasally once again. Anyways guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Most of my videos are not ranty, so I'm so sorry if I sound like a bitch. I just was very inspired. If you feel the need to unsubscribe or unfollow me or leave a hate comment, I understand. Everybody has their own opinions and everybody's entitled to their own opinions. That is the awesome part of being a person, is that you are allowed to have your own thoughts and opinions. So yeah, feel free to leave them down below. If you also have a completely separate vegan controversial / unpopular opinion, please comment it down below. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Give this video a like if you liked it, a dislike if you didn't like it. Let me know what you would like to see on my channel next. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, sonia.elsie, Twitter, sonia.elsie, Tumblr, sonia.elsie, where I answer anonymous questions. Also, please be sure to follow me on Bigo Live. I've been live streaming every day from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. So yes, it's been awesome. And yeah, I will talk to you guys in my next live stream. Fuck, not live stream. I'll talk to you guys in my next YouTube video. Okay, love you guys. Bye!